What does coaching mean to me? James Flaherty has once said, coaching is about evoking excellence in people. And I really liked the definition when I read it for the first time. The question is, what is excellence? And everyone will have their own interpretations and goals attached to it, especially the corporate world. My definition of excellence is living your life with purpose and with direction, being true to yourself, so coming from a place of authenticity, leveraging your unique talents in a way that allows you to achieve your goals, success, and well-being. So coaching in essence is focused on who are you, where are you now, where do you want to go, and then how do you get there. So it aims for behavioral change, so doing things differently. But to reach there, we often have to shift and align our own thinking and our emotions first. So my larger vision is that through the coaching process, people achieve more flow and balance in their lives. And with flow and balance, I really mean a state of being where things are easy, where they are joyful, and people have grown and shifted in their consciousness. How did I come to coaching? I've been working on organizational change projects as a consultant over the last 6 years. And I realized that those projects are as much about systemic change as they are about personal change. So during that time, we achieved the best results when the CEO as well as his management team actually walked the talk and modeled and role modeled and followed through on the intended changes. So I was always very fascinated in how to create change on a deep personal level. Personally, I've always looked for meaning in my life. So I wasn't the one who fitted very well into corporate and could play the defined roles very well and adjust to expectations. So it was always about, for me, it was about spiritual and personal development. And so I've gone out, I've attended many workshops and read books and tried different techniques. But what I realized is that, I still didn't achieve my goals. So those experiences have fostered my belief in the need for coaching, because if you can't do it all alone all the time. So sometimes we do need support, and having that dedicated one-on-one attention by someone we trust to sort through our internal turmoil and keep us on track if the going gets tough is something very special. What do I enjoy most about coaching? Gandhi said that, be the change you want to see in the world. So if we want to change our outside world, we have to change ourselves first. So it's in our thoughts, our emotions, our energy, and our behaviors. And we decide what kind of reality we want to create. I strongly believe that our external reality is a reflection of our internal reality. So coaching is a very good process and a relationship that empowers you to do just that. It fosters self-responsibility because you create more self-awareness, you uncover your blind spots, you unearth your true values and passions, and you find answers in new ways within yourself to achieve what you truly want. So again, you can go, to all sorts of workshops, training, development courses, buy ebooks. But if somebody sits across you or on the telephone, is listening to you, is non-judgmental, challenges your beliefs, and strengthens your capabilities, it's very different. And by extension, the most enjoyable result is, of course, for me personally, is to see people shift, see them grow, see them achieve their goals, and becoming who they're really meant to be. What is most important to me when coaching? There are a couple of things, but the most important thing for me is to have an honest and trustworthy relationship with a client. So we have to create a safe space, and of course everything we are talking about is kept confidential. It's also important for me to focus on the client's agenda. So it's not about what I have to say, about my expertise, but it's about, what the client brings on the table and what is his issue. It's also about being fully present throughout the coaching conversation. So that means I'm actively listening, and I use my 5 senses plus my 6th sense. And it's knowing when and how to integrate an intervention, a tool, a technique that can benefit the coachee in various ways. And it's also about my belief that everyone I'm working with has got the capacity and the resources to make the changes that bring them closer to their goals. And lastly, it's about that I create a tangible benefit for the client through the coaching process. What kind of people do I like to work with? My ideal target group would be professionals and managers who have been successful, but now are at crossroads, or they're in transition, or they are simply looking for new ways to express themselves and grow. Those people may feel inside of them that something is missing, or they may recover from a loss or experience that has thrown them off balance. I would therefore like to work with corporate people inside as well as outside of the corporate world. And of course, anyone who is interested in personal development and watches this video and visits my website and whom my philosophy and my style appeals to. Overall, my honest intention is to help people to help themselves, and I give my best to make that happen. Okay, and that's a funny question. So what is the one thing I always wanted to say on camera and never did? Okay, here it comes. What I would like to say is that we are living in unique times right now, and all of us have a chance to make a difference. So our purpose is here, to grow, to learn, and to transform our conditioned minds and evolve into higher levels of consciousness. Now, the best starting point is not to look outside of you, but inside of you to get there. So listen to your heart and follow your own ways, no matter where you are or where you want to go. And with that, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you run a $1 billion company, you're managing a household, or you're unemployed. Just listen and do follow your heart, and try to live and lead from your true self. And if you need support, call me. I'm more than happy to share and support you in the best I can. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.